Hello, and welcome. Today's topic is make every dollar count. And we're going to talk about it on the faith-based principles because that's what we do. We're with Free and One Training Institute, and we are a faith-based organization. And we want to talk about this subject. It's related to it, you can kind of tell, our finances. Yes, let's make every dollar count. It's important to us how we live, how we breathe, how we make our movement here on earth. So let's make every dollar count. As we discuss this, the holidays are fast approaching, or just change. If you're watching this video and there's no holiday coming up, you still have to make every dollar count because, in essence, things change. And when things change, you have to change with it. And how do we do that? We make sure we're stable in our mental health. We make sure that we feel comfortable about our lifestyle and what we're doing. So we want to make every dollar count and we want to take it serious. And the way we take it serious, we begin with financial stewardship. Yes, stewardship is very important. Stewardship is what we feel and what we understand about ourselves. Stewardship is being a watchman, managing, and it's based on our core values. Our core values, my core values may be different from your core values, but it's our value system, what we think and what we feel, what we think and feel about stability, what we think and feel about our perception of ourselves and what we need to be comfortable. Also, our core values tell us what we're willing to commit or what we're willing to take away from. So, our stewardship today is being responsible for making every dollar count to achieve our financial goals. And that means our time, our treasure, our generosity, our support, our donation, and our talent. Our stewardship means that we're going to be watchmen and we're going to provide supervision over our finances. And you have to apply yourself to do that. You can't just expect it to happen. No, you have to apply yourself. Financial stewardship, let me give you a quick um, reality check. We'll call it a reality check because so many people are not managing money. Money is managing you. And we are Americans, and in America, people feel that they have the land of opportunity. So 65% of Americans are understanding investment and the reality of how to work with money, how to save money, how to generate more revenues, how to make that dollar work. There's another percent, 35% of Americans do not understand, have not dealt with what their value systems are or their core values, or only dealt with their immediate need, housing, transportation, or debt. And those Americans are usually the minorities. They're the minorities who may not have the training or the understanding or how to manage money or how to get to the next level or how to make money work for you. That's why we're having this because we want you, each and every one of you, to be a good steward of your finances and make the dollar work for you and not you work for the dollar. And that's why we're having this. The definition of literacy is financial literacy is competence or knowledge in a particular area. In other words, you have to have competence and understanding on how to use financial skills and concept to make informed decisions about financial matters. Good stewardship. Stewardship is stability, perception, and willing to commit because they're based on our core values. But you can, it's being content when you're saying stability. Is having a perception is a false narrative that you could have learned from your parents or your parents' parents and it passed down. It could be a false narrative to you. And no discipline, willing to commit. Are you really willing to commit? A good steward has all these elements. They make a plan, they budget, they're resourceful, they're good with spending and accountability, and they educate. They want to be educated in this area. So that's what good stewardship is. And as a good stewardship, this is your solutions. You have to apply all of these things. You have to make a plan. You have to be resourceful. You have to mind how you spend your money. Educate yourself and be accountable. Is this you? Is this how you operate? Is this how you treat yourself? Is this how you treat your money? Is this your solution? If you don't have a plan, you have a plan. No plan is a plan. That means you're doing nothing. And you fall into that 35% of not educating yourself, not budgeting, not being resourceful. And so your dollar cannot work for you if you don't have accountability. If you're not good at how you spend your money and to be accountable for it, it is not working for you. So we have to practice, practice, practice. It's never too late. It's never too late. You cannot manage resources well until you re-educate yourself on core values and what really matters to you. Take inventory. Save some money. Save some money. Avoid impulses buy and prioritizing your needs over your wants. Avoid it. Think about it. Help others and become more charitable. And when you do that, when you bless others, God blesses you. Make every dollar work for you. And the only way every dollar is going to work for you is that you educate yourself, change your core values so that your value system is in a position that you can walk by faith and not by sight. Understand that God is with you in all that you do and all that you say, but you have to walk by faith and you have to practice, practice, practice. Don't trust yourself, but trust in God. I just want to share that I remember as a child, I was never taught how to manage money. And there's a possibility that you were not taught how to manage money, but it's never too late. It's never too late to trust God, for God to educate you and teach you how to manage money and how to be a good steward. We want to start with stewardship because I believe stewardship is the first thing that God has given us. That's my beliefs, my beliefs. My belief that God said in Genesis 1:28, be fruitful and multiply. That's being a good steward. You're having something, you're supposed to multiply it. You're supposed to make something out of it. Be fruitful, multiply, replenish, replenish. And so that's what he gave us a mandate to do. And that's why you have to make sure that make every dollar work for you, all to the glory of God, all to the glory of God. So don't forget to make every dollar work for you, save money, open up a checking account, start today. It's never too late. It's never too late. So I am your speaker today. I'm Dr. Yolanda Young Simmons. If you want to reach me, that's my email address and our website and our phone number. And these are books that I reference, From Ignorance to Literacy by David A. Wood, because his first chapter talked about stewardships. It talks about understanding finance and how to operate. Both books are faith-based literature. God, I Listen is just one of my favorites. It was written, as it says, by Eula McClaney. She didn't get to finish the book, and her daughter finished the book before she passed away. But she definitely came from rags to riches, and it tells her story about how she did it. She gave a testimony to all of us that we could all follow and observe and understand that God, when we listen to God, He will direct our path, and nothing shall He withhold from us. I trust God with every ounce of my being, and I tell you that God has something wonderful for you, because God uses ordinary people to do extraordinary things, and you may be that one person that God is going to use. So walk by faith and not by sight. Have a great and wonderful day. Go bless somebody. Thank you for letting me be of service.